Good afternoon, everyone, for a person on the live. I'm wondering if you're actually hearing me clearly. So as you join, please indicate. As you join, please indicate that you are here and you're hearing me clearly and everything. Thank you so much. So I am just going to share the live in the WhatsApp group because some persons I'm not sure if they have the link. So I'm just going to share it with my WhatsApp folks. So give me a couple minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes, because you know Jamaicans, we're not always on time, but guess what? I am on time today, and glory be to God. We can have a great start, an early start. So thank you so much for joining. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. So subscribe to my channel as you come on, and please indicate that you are here, and it's going to be like a discussion. I will have certain persons in the live chat commenting to some of your questions. So please feel free to comment because that is what we're here for. I need to know that you are here and that I'm not boring you guys because this is pretty interesting. Like, I'm kind of nervous, but I think that it's a good deed and everyone should actually have a chance to know what is actually happening in the world in regards to going to university and accomplishing your goals with scholarships in mind, with financial concerns in mind. So let me just share this to my WhatsApp friends. So give me a couple seconds. Oh my word. So how do I do this now? Let's say share. Let's say share. All right, so share, copy. I'm just copying the link. So give me a couple seconds, guys. Put this here. So here is the link. Here is the link to my live. Happening now. Please join. Yeah. If you're still hearing me, I'm just sharing the link by WhatsApp. So give me a couple seconds, please, and thank you. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to my live. Thank you so much for joining. I am just waiting on a couple more persons to join. I will be starting about a minute or two. So just give me a minute or two. Thank you so much for joining. And as you join, just comment below. Tell me that you're here. I am so appreciative of everyone who, took their time out to actually be here and to be informed. And thank you so much for your support. I have my Thank you so much. And I'm just seeing scholarship JA joining my life. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, everyone. Um, I'm not sure if everyone on here actually knows who I am, but I will definitely you stay tuned because I will be having a giveaway soon, and I will let you know later down in the video of what I will be giving away. So please stay tuned. It's 4 minutes after 5, and I am about to start. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining my live. If you don't know me, my name is Shaday Vassel, and I am a past student of the University of Technology. I studied Bachelor's of Applied Science and majored in forensic chemistry. Um, I was also I am the previous student union representative for the Faculty of Science and Sport. So that is a student rep for the Faculty of Science and Sport. And thank you so much for having me today. Today, I will be presenting on, well, telling you about my university journey and how I absolutely did not pay all my school fees. So all the years going to college, not 1 year I paid a full school fee. And that is why we're here, because a lot of persons probably have some concerns not wanting to publicize their financial status or something like this. But I think that we should actually promote these stuff, and for young people, for students to actually know that you can go to college, you can finance yourself through college. There are a lot of opportunities that are out there, and you should just take advantage of all of those, right? I Today I will be I don't know. I'm announcing a giveaway. so if I'm announcing a giveaway. $50 for first place. For second place, I have a business collection, and that is a jewelry store, online store, and I will also give away a custom jewelry for the second place winner, and then also $1,000 worth of credits of your choice, whether Lime or Digicel. So yes, guys, I will be having a giveaway because I know that a lot of persons, probably $50 is not a lot, but trust me, it can go a far way. I will be on CVM Sunrise this Tuesday at 7:15 a.m. Yes, so join me over there Tuesday on CVM Sunrise, CVM TV, right? I will be sharing my journey through university as well. But this video will definitely be in detail. If you have read the poster, you saw that I said I was going to be 100% transparency. So I'm not holding back nothing. I'm not holding back anything today because everyone should know about the different opportunities and to know this is to save money, is to save time, is to go for what you want, right? So, my objective for today is to bring awareness to students who are currently enrolled in university that there are scholarship opportunities, that there are grants available to persons who are in need of assistance, right? Also to promote education, especially tertiary education, because a lot of persons, I think it's when I just started university, they said that it was 4% of the population actually go to university. I hope, I hope it has improved or increased, but from that time, 4% of the Jamaican population are have a degree or attended a tertiary institution, and that is what I'm promoting. I am promoting tertiary education all the way. So, and I'm going to tell my story. It's not really a long story because I am not going to go in detail with like my personal life because today's life is focused on my financial status where it comes to me attending university. So I'm not going to go, you know, deep down in that in the other parts of my life, you know. Um, and the target audience I want today. So everyone that is on my life, I am targeting you because you have children, you have cousins, you have even yourself, you have everybody. You know somebody who wants to go to university, you know somebody who is going to university, you want to go to university, and the education is the key to success. And that is my caption. That is what I'm going with today. Education is the key to success. But you see this? The door is the barrier. The door is the barrier, and the barrier is money. So guess what? And a lot of persons cannot go on the other side because even though you know the key, you can obtain the key to success. The door is also there, and in order to get on the other side, you have to have money, and it is something that everybody know that education be practical. I'm not preach it. Yes, be practical. Yes. Like a lot of persons would like to have an education, but the system that is here now, you have to have money. You have to have money. And some persons probably say, okay, I actually spoke to a lot of persons and, they were asking me, why are you doing this live? And I told them that, I actually went to university and I wasn't on student loan. And somebody said to me like, you're rich. So automatically they think that you are rich because you paid for your school fee or because you did not go through student loan. But that is the opposite of everything right now. And that is why I am here, because a lot of persons out there needs to know this information, right? So tell you a little bit about myself and how I actually started UTech. So I went to the Black River High School, and then I went to Hampton School and did sixth form. And during sixth form, a lot of persons were applying for university. So to be honest, I'm a country girl. I don't have any, I'm not like, yeah, I'm in a high class, I'm not up there. So education for me, tertiary education to be exact, for me was like, okay, this is so nice and interesting, but can this like I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that I could actually attend university. So how bad it was. Because lack of motivation is one of them. So when you live down in a country in some bush way back away, be honest, we're Jamaican. So we back away. University are only like for persons who, you know, the elites and the top, the upper class. Be honest. I need you guys to comment in the live chat. So be honest, a lot of persons who actually go to university are persons who already have it, right? And so no, a lot of persons were applying for university, and I was like, okay, because everybody apply, I should apply to university. So I applied to UTech to become to study forensic chemistry. And why I chose forensic chemistry was because of the CSI effect. So because of watching, you know, sci-fi or Miami CSI movies and a lot of that, and I always wanted to solve problems. So first I actually wanted to become a therapist because I think that I think for one that I would love to solve other person's problem. But when I look at it, being a therapist kind of a little low key. So I actually wanted something that will, push me and out there and being exposed to a lot of things and, actually being active. And so that is why I chose forensic chemistry. And forensic chemistry also, this is not the typical doctor, lawyer, teacher. So I had some concerns, but that was me. I wanted to study forensic chemistry because that was me, that was my personality. And so there was a lot of question to, okay, you're going to university to study that degree, like it don't make no sense at Jamaica with there and a lot of concerns about this degree. But nevertheless, that's who I am. That was definitely me all the way. A lot of persons know me from high school. A lot of persons know me when I just started UTech, and they will know that they will tell you on this live that everything that I am saying is true. Shaday just out there and don't care and yeah, always wanting to help persons, and that is why I am here today, because a lot of persons they will shy away from actually encouraging persons to go to university, encouraging persons that they can actually make it in life, and that is what I am promoting all the way. I am promoting prosperity right throughout, right? I am an activist. I am a motivator. I am self-motivated. I am a self-motivated individual. I am goal-oriented, and that is why I am here, because a lot of persons only thing they need is a push. Only thing persons need right now is a push. And some of the time, their parents cannot give them a push. Their spouse cannot give them what they want and what they're looking for, and the list goes on and on. And for me, self-motivation, perseverance brings success. My primary school motto, CDU primary school motto, right? And as a country girl, applied for university. So when I applied for university, a lot of persons got through before me because, and I tell this story a lot of times. So please, if you know it already, don't feel no way. I'm just doing it for persons who actually don't know. So when I applied, a lot of persons got through before me. So everybody get them email. Like, I don't know about email. I have my email address, but I'm not really sure how it works. So a lot of persons got accepted for university by email. So me say, I went and checked my email and everything, and no university, no email. So I said, okay. So I don't get through because everyone got their everybody that I knew got their acceptance letter by email through email. So so the summer coming up to the summer, I actually went to the post office. So what I was passing by my local post office, and one man said, Shaday, stop. Shaday, stop at the post office. Remember, I know, remind you, me still I talk to me a country girl, because you know country people? Yes, I was a country girl. And first I'm going to go to the post office. First, one man said, Shaday, stop at the post office. When I stop at the post office, I tell the lady my name. I told the lady my name. And she said, yeah, man, I have something for you. She searched through it and she said, yeah, man, I have something for you. When she searched through it and we get the letter, no big you take send me a letter. Hey, me feel nice enough. Big you take send me a letter and say, oh, we get accepted. Me say I was so happy, but yet still I was a bit nervous, or what's the word? Concerned, or not sure what is going to happen, because me getting accepted to university, that's good, but like that's a dream. But to get accepted to university, it means a lot of things. It means say you're gonna leave your parents' house, you're going to be on your own. You have to go finance yourself through college or go through student loan or do something after start, but you have to pay the people them money. And that was my main concern, how I am going to finance myself through college. That was my main concern. And you know what I say? Speaking of country girl, I also had a prayed mother. And when I showed my mother the letter and everything, and remember that CXC grade, Cape results just came out as well, and a lot of persons were congratulating me. And all of that, and I was so happy, but yet still concerned about me getting accepted and where my money was coming from. Yes, little miss. So I showed my mother, and me I cry, me I say, Mommy, when you gonna get the first cent from? Where we gonna get the money from? And say, and we prayed the same day, the same time we prayed. Our mommy said, Shaday, you got university, you got university in a Jesus name, you got university. And we don't know where money come from, but you are go at university. And can you believe it? I ain't lying. I'm not telling you no lie. The same time, a vehicle drove up in my yard, my house. A vehicle drove up, and when I went there, was a friend of mine, and she gave me $10,000. And I said, thank God. Thank God, we were praying right there, and God answered our prayers right there. And that was a step to say that I can make it, right? And I think that a lot of persons, forget these little small stuff that we should be concerned about, or that we should appreciate. And my mother is my motivation, guys. My mother is my motivation. And so I started asking around, if you know me, as I'm on the live now, can chat. So I asked around, and everybody might ask how the university experience, or I asked for somebody that I knew that was going to university. I asked them, how was university? Because my fear was, my fear was one of the smallest things, like how we going to fit in the university. Because I'm mad, a lot of persons were saying that, Shaday, I don't know who you're going to go to university, and be yourself and whatever. So that was kind of my main concern, and how the studies and all of that. So I asked around, and I also was informed of the J1 program. So that is one of the main things, the main source of income. But that is not the only, and that's so just leave it right there. I'm coming down to all of that. But someone introduced me to um work and travel from then. So I had that information, and that is why we're here today, because when you have something, or when you're concerned about something, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because if you don't get the answer what you're looking for, at least you get a little knowledge or a perception of what to do. And that is what I got. I got a little hint of how persons survive in university. So that was in mind. But I did applied for your NP, your MP, whoever is in charge of your section, your area. Yes, the politicians, whatever persons that are in charge, your MP. I applied. Your MP actually give university students money. I'm not sure of how much money they actually provide for you, because I wasn't a recipient of that contribution. But however, I did apply to that. So girl, I start applying now. I started applying for everything. Like me and my mother is actually similar. So my mother called them boy, and a lot of things, and we were getting information and knowledge of how persons actually make it. So I applied for the MP thingy. So your MP actually provide um, grants or money for university students, and I applied for that. I think the only thing you needed was your acceptance letter, and yeah, just acceptance letter, or an additional letter to say that you actually need financial assistance. So I did apply to that. I didn't get through, but that was one of the first things that I did. First thing that I did. Second, let me see. Oh yeah. So the second thing that I did was that I am on PAT. So the Ministry of Education, or whatever sector that is in PAT. I was a part of PAT. So for PAT, when you're in sixth form, you actually get $50,000 from PAT. So if you're a PAT student right now, you can apply for PAT grants, and that is really really helpful. And what I want to say first and foremost is that every little make a muckle. I saw it go, yes. Every little make a muckle, and a lot of persons have they always say that, oh, I just $20,000, or oh, I just $50,000. That's not nothing. But I have, because remember I said that I was going to be transparent. So I have all the little make a muckle right here to share with you how it add up to a large sum amount. I actually the total sum of grants and scholarship that was available sum up to 40%, 40.4% of my tuition. So 40.4% of my tuition was not paid by me. So legit 40%, almost 50% of my tuition, and my tuition is about approximately $1.6 million. So almost 50% of my school fee was paid. Thank be to God. So that is why we're here, because we can make it. We can make it in life. We can achieve our goals. And I texted a lot of my friends, and asking them questions, because as I said, I love to ask questions. I love to hear other person's opinion, and then sum up everything and conclude everything. Speak about church leaders also. Okay, so my background is, so let me speak about me as an individual then, so that we can go further beyond what I have for you. So me as an individual, right? As I said, I was the faculty representative for the Faculty of Science and Sport. In high school, I was form captain, host captain, prefect, um, yeah, and I also participated in a lot of club activities where, yes, church was a part of it. So I was also a church leader. I was the youth president as well. And, I was involved in the church. And yes, church was a part of my accomplishment. So getting my degree, I had a praying church. Sometime a pastor will actually help me out now and then. So my church was actually a part of it, yes. And it's Top Hill Assembly of God, where Jesus comes first. You can't leave out that part there, where Jesus comes first. And everything that I am saying, I have to give God thanks because a lot of things are happening around me. And even though I'm on this live now, I actually heard some a bit of bad news, and that is with me. So when I hear so I dwell on challenges. So challenges only make me stronger. And I think that a lot of persons here are lacking that. Not here, I'm sorry. A lot of persons, a lot of students are lacking self-motivation, right? A lot of students are lacking self-motivation. And that is something that you need to have, especially when you're going to university. You need to have self-motivation because studying and everything that is so important, and you need strength and you need motivation. So you need self-motivation attending university. And so I got I got I got assistance from Pat my first year in university. So I applied. So everything you have to do here, guys, it don't come free, it don't come gluttonous like that. You have to apply to all of these things that I am telling you about. And there are special requirements for everything that I am saying. But one thing you have to do is apply. So don't say, okay, it is too long, because to be honest, it is long, the process is long. And why it is long is because you're getting money from a stranger, a complete stranger, an entity that you probably didn't know about if you weren't in need, and that is why you need to apply. So I asked a lot of persons who I know was benefited from a lot of scholarships and stuff like that, and they said, Shaday, to be honest, to apply for it, it is a long process. Some persons say one of the biggest challenge was that they had to write a essay. So all of that, it's in all of this that I'm telling you about. But to some extent, you have to do it. So you have to do these small stuff to get big results. So you can't just say, I want to go to university and get 40% of my school fee paid, and you sit down not doing anything. You don't apply, you just wait on something to just fall in your hand or in your lap, or say, yes, something fall out of the sky, God send me something. And, you're not able to receive it because you don't sow a seed, you don't ensure that you actually apply or meet the special requirements for these grants and scholarship, right? So I got through on my first year for a part grant, and it was $70,000. So when you're on part and you apply and you get through to university, you actually get 70%, $70,000 when you get accepted to university. And if you are in the live, if you're watching now and everything, please look in the live chat. I have Scholarship Scholarship Jamaica on here. Thank you so much. And they have their page. Trust me, their page. You don't even have to go on any other page, because Scholarship Jamaica have everything. And I know that quarantine and not quarantine, the whole pandemic has affected a lot of things. But during the pandemic, I must say that a lot of scholarships were given out this year. And you have to say, no, sir, should I didn't forget to have a scholarship there? Because you see me, I just grab on to these stuff. So I got the $70,000 from Pat, and then I got $20,000 from UTech Student Union. So every year, every semester, every semester, right. So every year, every semester, UTech. So I went to the University of Technology. So most of the things that I will be speaking on are things that I actually know about. But I must say that UE are gonna have them somewhere. Because remember that UE have a lot of UE is a Caribbean university, while UTech is just a Jamaican university. So UE would have a lot more opportunities. So only thing you need to do is go to their student affairs office and ask them about their grants and scholarship and opportunities. And I think it's on their website as well. It is on UTech's website. So if you just type in UTech scholarships, you can see it is on your portal as well. And you can message me afterwards if you have any problems seeking this information. I will definitely provide you with them or someone who can provide you with this information. So as I said, I got $20,000 from UTech student union, sorry. So UTech Student Union gives you $20,000 every year every semester to persons who apply and who they see fit to get the grant. So not because you apply means that you're going to get through, but there's a trick to it because guess what? A lot of these stuff that I apply for are not major scholarships and scholarships. But I must say, and Scholarship JA can actually have an input on this, is that a lot of scholarships that are offered, persons don't apply to these scholarships. Persons do not apply to these scholarships, and yet still they're saying that they want financial assistance, but a lot of these scholarships go to waste. So I got the $20,000 from UTech Student Union, and then I applied for JUMBAT. So I applied for JUMBAT. And let me tell you the name for it, for this abbreviation. So I applied for JUMBAT. So JUMBAT is Jamaica Tertiary Education. No, that is JTEC. So JUMBAT is Jamaica Values and Attitude Program for university students. So that is the Jamaica Values and Attitude Program for tertiary students. So I applied for JUMBAT, and JUMBAT pays for 30% of your school fee, of the yearly school fee. So with UTech, we pay every semester, but JUMBAT covers 30% of your entire tuition for that year. And let me tell you what I got my first year. So I can't say the number here. I got $114,360 for my first year. When I applied for JUMBAT, I got the scholarship, and that scholarship, it only requires you to have a GPA of 2.5. So guys, you don't have to be super bright. You have to be bright, but not super bright. Or you have to ensure that you do your work, but it is at a minimum of 2.5. So guys, you definitely can do this. To me, that is not really a requirement. If you come to university and actually do your work, 2.5 is pretty good. 2.5, you can get 2.5. You can get 2.5. So I got 30% of my school fee for my first year paid by JUMBAT. And then I'm still in my first year. And persons will actually say, Shaday, why you talk about them something here and make people know your business? I see um, powerful empowerment here. Thank you so much for coming on this live. Chantel, thank you so much for coming on this live, and a lot of information is within the chat section. 33 persons are actually here on this live, and I do implore you to comment down below, because even though I'm saying all of this, guys, I am on YouTube and actually want to let this video reach a lot of persons, and for this information to reach a lot of persons, you have to interact with me. So you have to ensure that you share this live for persons who actually want to know. Come me chat my business. I am telling you bluntly, I am 100% transparency right now. So I want you to comment down below, and either give me a thumbs up or just let this be very interacting, right? So as I said, my first year, I'm still in my first year, I'm getting 100,000 from JUMBAT. Big up yourself, JUMBAT. Yes, and same, I'm still in my first year. So with JUMBAT now, you have to have 2.5 GPA, and then you have to do 200 hours of volunteerism. So let me tell you guys. So let me tell you, I have to work for the 30%, right? You have to work for the 30%. You have to work for the 30% of your school fee. So you 200 hours, and I did my hours at the Jamaican National Children's Home, and I was a tutor there, and I tutor students and interact with the students and the children that were at the home, and it was lovely. It's a lovely children's home. So I did my 200 hours there, and then you had once you get accepted, I think after you get accepted, then you write your essay. So I don't think you have to have an essay to actually get accepted for the scholarship for JUMBAT. But you have to write and get additional documents after you get through and after you finish your 200 hours, and give them all these documents, right? People are big. We can't manage in our comment section, I'm still on my first year, guys, so that's 100,000, After the $100,000, I got $51,000 from the Ministry of Education. I got $51,600 and something from the Ministry of Education. And I think why I got this was because JUMBAT take long to pay you to send over your money in your account, in your student account. And my aunt said to me, Shaday, they might send it through. I say, yes, they have to send it because I get accepted and I'm carrying all the documents. She said, if them ever send it in your account, then you have it. So no matter when you reach your final year, them send it, them still are going to send you the money. And that is true, right? So I got the JUMBAT scholarship when I was probably in my third year. So they took long. So I only applied for JUMBAT in my first year, and I think that I should have applied for it more in the rest of my years in my second and third and fourth year. But I was a bit busy, and it takes time. But you can actually juggle. You can actually juggle that, right? So someone is saying there's an essay about why you should be given the grant. So yeah, typically there should be an essay. So yes, JUMBAT has an essay. And then for the Ministry of Education grant that I got, for that grant, it was because JUMBAT took long to pay their money, to pay me to send over the money. So UTEC actually block me from their system, block me from entering their what do you call it? Yeah, you take block me. You take bar my portal. So I wasn't able to select any modules until I pay that money. And then the Ministry of Education actually saw this and said, look here, a lot of persons who are barred from their portal, a lot of persons who are barred from their portal, I will give them I will pay some of their tuition, and that is why I got the additional 51,000. So, Jambal, thank you so much for being so late because I did receive additional um, grants. And then about the PATH program, in my second, third, and fourth year, I applied for PATH, and that is every year, every first semester. And I think it closed off like September, October. So don't quote me on that. So go on it. I am definitely sure that it is probably late September, October. Right? So when you apply for that, and all of this information is on the internet, guys. That's why we're here. All of these stuff that I am telling you, it is on the internet. But since since you want to hear about it, I will definitely bring it to you, and so you can do further research, right? So Pat gives me 100,000 every year for my second year, third year, and fourth year. 100,000 every year, and all I had to do, guys, this is the simplest thing, and I think this is going to be only for the persons who are PATH recipients. So all of the students who are actually a part of PATH, a part of the PATH program. So once you were a part of the PATH program during your high school, then the only thing you need to do is provide them with your like your number, your special ID, your special number, and then they will search your system and see that you are a PATH recipient. And then basically you just fill out the form, and I guarantee you everybody is going to get that $100,000. I put that 1 million. I don't know. The government is going to give you that 100,000, so 300,000. You don't have to do nothing for that money. So I'm thank God for that too. I thank you so much. So thank you so much for that opportunity. And I did utilize UTEC Student Union. So every year I got the 20,000. I think I got it only 2 years ago. Yes. And during going to university, I actually had a part-time job. And this was and this part-time job was being a brand ambassador for an agency that works with World Brand. So World Brand is promotion workers. So I go to various supermarkets. And then I would promote their product. And this is anchor butter. So we know anchor butter. We get a lot of bone. Like a lot of this is like a seasonal thing. So during Easter, that's a lot of promotional work, and you have to have your health. Come now, Trudy. You have to have your health card, not health card. We call it your public. 1 second. Food handlers. So you have to have your food handlers, right? You have to have your food handlers. To get this type of work, and food handler is $500. $500. So you have to have this to get this work. And a lot of this work is given out. So you can do a lot of promotional work, and on Instagram you can follow. Do laugh for me. On Instagram you can follow UCA Jamaica. That's UCA Jamaica on Instagram. You can follow them. They do a lot of part-time job for university students. I did apply, but never get through. But I still sending a message because I saw mistakes. I will share the information with you. So you see on Instagram, you can type that in and then you can DM them. There's a membership fee and then they will give you some part-time work. So I had a part-time job as well. So on Fridays, so I always try to select my classes. I always try to select classes that are classes from Monday to Thursday so that I could get Friday off, so I could work Friday, Saturday, and most time even on Sundays, to be honest, because you have to. I had to do these. I had to do this. I had to do a lot of stuff. I had to ensure that I was securing the bag. I was ensuring that I had all these opportunities. I take advantage of all of them because you're going to university. I have to think about my siblings because they're at home, they're in high school, and I don't want to pressure my parents. And I am a independent woman. I think that I am an independent woman. So from high school during sixth form days, I was actually working. Right from sixth form, from I left high school, I was working, and a lot of persons here they're working part time. So part time I worked part time going to university. I work on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And let me tell you, I maintain my GPA, I maintain my average. I was still, is it an A student? I was still an A student because I did graduated with honors and my GPA is 3.0, thank God. So I did maintain my university my education status. I did maintain my high GPA, 3.0, studying forensic chemistry. Trust me, I need some clap and right here, so. We need some clap and right here, so. Because to maintain that while going to work, while going to school, while having all these financial issues, trust me, it is it's a very good average, right? So I did go on the work and travel program, and as I said, so remember I got 40% for 40.4% of my tuition paid. So the rest of it I paid it on my own, guys, my own, with the help of my parents, yes, to send me on work and travel the first year, and then afterwards, if yes. So um, so I went on work and travel for the entire years in university. So on my first year, second year, third year, I never go last year. But yes, I did went on work and travel, and that is a good initiative. I'm glad the person tell me about work and travel. I say, once you tell me what information, so remember I knew about work and travel going to university before I went to university. So on orientation day, I was actually anticipating work and travel. So only thing I knew about is that work and travel, never know much about this. And so on orientation day, work and travel, different agencies were there. And so I grabbed this information and I used it to my the best of my ability. And so I went on work and travel on my first year, and work and travel, the money to actually, the program fee actually ranges from about 900 US dollars to about 1800 US dollars. And give or take, some agency have you pay less, some agency you pay way more, but it depends on what you're going to do over there, the type of agency you want, based on the quality of the agency as well. So you have Joyce, you have Max G. You have I went on Joyce. I went on um, SWAT. So SWAT, me big up SWAT. Me big up SWAT all the way because SWAT is very organized. I don't know about the next agency. The next agency, you can, a lot of persons go on the next agency, and the next agency is very reasonable and you can actually do it on the next agency. But I can speak for SWAT. Like in general. So SWAT is actually a really good agency. However, it is a bit expensive, but um, once you kind of choose the jobs wisely, then it can actually work. And so I went on work and travel, and to be honest, give or take, it's not what I hoped it was. I hoped for, but give and take, I said it actually helped me a lot. So me never know about all of them something here, and country girl go university, and country girl go university, and then country girl go palm plane. Really though, really though. So I had tremendous experience through my university, going on work and travel. And I've sacrificed a lot. Going on work and travel is not a bed of roses. Not of bed of roses, guys, not a bed of roses. But it is a great opportunity. Would I encourage anybody to go? Yeah, I would encourage a lot of persons to go on work and travel. So good go foreign. Let me say country girl, university girl go foreign. And I must say I left my mark at all the different companies that I've worked for. I've worked as a housekeeper, right? So when we got university, me did, me not think me did act, but I was one of those persons that carry themselves nicely and a lot of those stuff. But guess what? I go and work and travel and I do housekeeping. Me I tell you, say, we call this. This is sacrifice. So I've sacrificed a lot of things, guys. And I know that everyone has their story, and we're here to encourage everyone. I need some encouragement right now because I've sacrificed a lot. Like, it's a story for another day because remember we're still on one topic. Hi, Mr. Wilson. My big bad teacher that yes, Mr. Wilson. Yes, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for joining my live, and I really, really, really do appreciate it. I see Patrick Linton as well, always supporting me, and thank you so, so much. Them know say I'm a hardworking student, right? And I went on work and travel and I maintain the same determination, consistency, perseverance. Look here, my work and work and travel. I work and work and travel. Look, yeah, all the bright people are gonna get it. I work and travel. Right? So I work and work and travel, my work. Work as a housekeeper, 1 year, 2 years. I work as a housekeeper. I work as a cashier. I work as a I work as a recreational attendant that is at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. And let me tell you, it is a good experience. Yeah, my swallow my pride, good experience. Yeah, swallow my pride, and I did make it because this is what you have to use. So it actually help you, save you a lot. Jamaicans know it. Saves you a lot when you go on work and travel, right? And I've experienced a lot as well. Missy Kiara driving the water. Yes, I saw a car that drives in the water. Yes, 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 yes. So I've experienced a lot. I've experienced a lot, guys, and I'm so grateful. And then I work at some of the largest, some of the biggest industries and companies in the United States. And I work at Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and I've gained so much valuable experience. And I've worked at Walmart, which is one of the major industry in the US. for, you know, like it's like a supermarket. So like Price Mart or some work at Walmart. I've worked at Chick-fil-A, and these are some of the biggest organizations in the United States. And me, a little country girl, went on work and travel, and I did make my mark, right? I did show who Shaday was, who was a Jamaican, conscious, consistent, bright sparks was, right? And I did do my work, and I must say that everyone loved me because once you know me, you know, so my energy always up and everything. So this is actually good because when you go and work and travel and the work take you, when the work take you, you know, you see when the work take you, ask mommy, mommy, you're on this live, you're still on the live, mommy. If you ask when I call Madam Ball, and you know, being at a new area and experiencing life, even though by this time I'm on my own, but now you're in a different country and you're basically a different world, a part of the, yeah, because, yeah, you're in a different country, different culture, and this has a lot to do with you mentally. So, I was really, really, really hardworking during that time of, and I did sacrifice a lot. I did sacrifice a lot because, you know, sometimes I even sacrificed my schooling because sometimes I come back a little bit late, but this was a sacrifice that I had to make, right? I had to make because sacrificing a week to know that you can actually pay your school fee, right? So I work hard, and I am so grateful because God grace and mercy, you know, I have to give God thanks in everything I do. And so work and travel was a big part of my university tuition, financing my tuition during university. Um, but and So going on work and travel, having this experience, I started my online business. So I am dynamic, guys. I am dynamic. So I started an online business, right? I started an online business, and I will, let me put it here. Um, Started an online business. So let me, someone please write it in the comment section, in the live chat. So my online business is oomph_collection on Instagram, and I started my online business, right? And when I started my online business, when you start a business and you're fresh and you're new to the thing and everything, and you're not really consistent, but at the same time you have a drive and you're basically an entrepreneur and everything. And so this online business actually helped me finance myself through college because, I actually push and ensure that I got orders and everything. And so I had an online business. I have an online business. It's called Oomph Collection. So follow my online business on Instagram, Oomph Collection. And this is what I actually use to finance myself as well. So I was working part-time. I went on work and travel. I have an online business, and I was all over the place trying to ensure that I make it in a university, make it through university. And on my final year as well, I applied for a grant that the University of Technology provides. And this grant is a $40,000 grant. And as me tell you, every little make a muckle, right? Every little make a muckle, right? So I applied for this and I got through as well. So that is a grant that I got as well. I'm I'm just looking if I covered everything. So experience. So yes, work and travel was the thing, right? But part and the Ministry of Education, and let me just read some of the questions that I actually asked some of my friends who were scholarship recipients. So sorry. So I asked one of my friend some of these questions. I asked, what are some of the scholarships that you have benefited from? And one of them said the Petro Carib Scholarship. So you can look for that, the Petro Carib Scholarship, and then the JMMB Scholarship. And then the Ministry of Labor Scholarship. So these scholarships, the requirements are mostly the requirements are mostly dependent on your GPA, which is like 3.0 GPA. But most of the things that I applied for was within a like 2.5 GPA or 2.7 GPA. But here it's saying most of them were was based on your GPA of 3.0 and your financial situation. So you have to be in need. Everybody in a need, sir, Miss and ma'am. Everybody in a need. And then a recommendation from head of school. And then she said that 5 out of 10, and this was rating how challenging apply. How hard it is to apply for a scholarship and get through. And she said 5 out of 10 because the process is a bit long and difficult and a lot of paperwork, which is, you know, the traditional way. And you need to get sponsors to commit to the money. And then I asked her if she actually got, if she was a student, if she applied for a student loan, and she said yes. So she said she only applied for a student loan on her first year, and then she got scholarship during her second to fourth year. Another person who I asked, right? Another person who I asked, she said that some of the scholarships that she was successful on was the Sagicor Foundation Scholarship, and that is a GPA of 3.0 and above. And then she got a student athlete scholarship, and this was also maintaining a 3.0 GPA, and an active member of the hall that she was on. And then she got the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, which is the PATH funded program. And this is provided, as I said, to every student at university from their second to fourth year. That is $100,000 a year. And then the $70,000 in your first year. And then this is what EHC Ministry Scholarship and Grant, and Student Union Bursary Scholarship. And she said, I'm going to read everything that she said. She said, how hard is it to get a scholarship? She answered and said, pray, then get up and do it. Give sponsors what they're looking for. It will not be hard. Be balanced, productive, and tenacious. And most persons stop at the first attempt. So she's saying most persons stop at the first attempt when it comes to applying for a scholarship. And it is actually a great opportunity. And you should set yourself up in your academics and extracurricular activity. And you should actually have a passion for a goal. And it is challenging, but you should have a mind of your own. And she was saying that the essays are really hard as well. And she said yes, she was on student loan as well for 2 years, but she actually indicated to me that, look here, and I'm going to say too, you can apply to student loan. You can apply to student loan because a lot of persons, even though I put it in bold and even though I underline it that I did not go through student loan, you can, and I will encourage every single one, if you don't have the means to actually start university, apply to student loan. Let me turn on the light. Apply. So she said, apply to student loan, because starting university, just start university, and then you can actually apply or find out the different information, different scholarships that are available, and use it to the best of your ability, and take advantage of it. But the thing is to get into the system. So you have to get in a university, actually understand it. So if it's a means and way of going through student loan, do it, right? And most of the stuff that I said on here, you have to maintain a high GPA, or just come at school, do your work, right? So a lot of this you have to maintain a high GPA. And I'm going to have a question and answer section. You can definitely post your questions here right now. I will try my very best to answer as much as possible to your questions. And also I have Scholarship JA on here, and I also have Chantel, which is one of the persons who have been benefited from a lot of scholarships in her university years. So they will definitely answer some of your questions. So right now, I implore you to ask as many questions as possible on here so that we can actually answer these questions today, right now. And going back to what I said earlier, if you join me late in my life, I introduce myself. So my name is Shaday Vassel. I am the former student representative for the Faculty of Science and Sport at the University of Technology. I have a bachelor's degree in applied science, major in forensic chemistry, and I am an intern at the Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine. I will be on CVM TV, which is the Sunrise. So CVM TV Sunrise this Tuesday at 7:15 a.m. And I do wish that everyone that is on my live right now to tune in to CVM Live. I will be on CVM Live and just sharing my university experience and me as a person. And I have a giveaway. Let me see if I can set the date for the final thing. So I have a giveaway, and the giveaway is $50, 50 US dollars, which is the first place. The second place would be, the second prize would be jewelry from my business, which is Oomph Collection, which is Oomph, OOMPH _ collection on Instagram. I will be giving away jewelry of your choice, and that is the second prize. And for the third prize, I will have $1,000 credit giveaway. So let me set the date for it. So right now, if you haven't liked this video, please do like this video, because when I can't say, I never give you the deeds, right? I told you everything. I was 100% transparent. Like I go in it. I went all out, and I did tell you everything that I did to finance myself through college. And I want you to just be in the comment section, be in the live chat right now, so that I could answer your questions. And let me set a date for the giveaway and what you have to do to actually get to get the prizes. So this is by the 24th. So Valentine's Day too near. 24th. 21 months? No. Let me see. Ash Wednesday. Good Friday. Okay. So I know it's pretty long, but it's actually end of January now. So I am going to put my giveaway for April 2nd, which is Good Friday. So April 2nd, I know this is a bit long, guys, but guess what? I am actually this is actually my YouTube channel, and I want to grow on YouTube, and I would definitely love your support. And so this is why I am doing the giveaway, and also to just bless somebody to give away the $50, because even though it's small, I know that persons will definitely really appreciate it. So it is April 2nd, and I will have an additional video to actually explain what you have to do in order to get this money. And it's most likely I would have you watching my videos and commenting and stuff like that, but I will give you the details about what you have to do to win $50 US jewelry from my Instagram page at _collection, and $1,000 worth of phone credit, right? Thank you so much for watching. Do you have any questions? Let me see the questions. Questions. Can you resend the questions that you have? Because I'm trying to scroll up, but a lot of these questions are probably embedded in some of these comments. And so I cannot see these questions right now. So if you have any questions right now, you just post it here. Do you have any questions? No one, no questions, no concerns. Did I say everything? Did I mention everything? Are you pleased with this video? Are you pleased with this video? Are you pleased with this video? Was everything said? Yeah. Was everything said? Okay. So the GPA for honors. What was it again, Chantel? So the GPA for honors. Let me pull it up right now. I have it here, and this is for the University of Technology. So I'm not sure about UWI and the other universities, so like NCU and CASE and the different colleges and universities. I'm not sure about their honors, but let me pull up the honors for UTech. UTech. So for it changed last year, right, Chantal? It changed last year, 2019. So this is from my year to 2018. So from 2016 to 2018. So once you started UTech from 2016 to about 2018, then for first class honors, you have to have a minimum GPA of 3.45 with no receipt of courses in your final program year, program complete in the required time. And then for second class, and this is the upper second class, you have to have a GPA, minimum GPA of 3.05, and at least and one receipt. So you have to have one receipt and 3.05 minimum GPA. So if you actually have more than one receipt, then you will just graduate with a lower class. And for second lower class, you have to have a minimum GPA of 2.40 and just 2 receipts, or else you just graduate with a pass. You just could graduate with a pass. What are some of the ways in which one can get more involved in volunteerism or organizations? Alrighty, so Tamika, I love your question. And she said, what are some of the ways in which someone can get more involved? And she's talking about gain volunteerism and or organization that are seeking volunteers. And I must say that this is one of the most important things that you can actually do during your university years, and it is to be involved in things that are things other than school, right? So things other than you sitting in the classroom studying, or this volunteerism, being active, being involved. This is one of the most important things, because through social networking you can achieve a lot, because everybody knows the links run Jamaica, and I wish that I was more involved. Some of the organization and okay, so the National Youth Service, which is NYS actually provides volunteerism, because persons can actually go to NYS and apply, or tell them that they want to volunteer with their organization, through their organization, and that is really good. I mentioned as well UCA Jamaica. UCA Jamaica is really good when it comes to volunteerism as well, and these volunteerism is through is with organizations that are like Toyota, some big organizations, some big companies. UCA actually provide volunteerism. I actually volunteered with the UCA at the Jamaica Hope Zoo. So I volunteered there at their Easter thingy. So UCA has a lot of volunteerism opportunities as well. What else I can say? You can join clubs and societies at your university, and balance yourself during college. So club and society, you join that, and they have community service. Being involved in, like, as I said, I was the sorry, probably need water. Give me 1 second. I need water. 1 second. So as I said, during my university years, I was the PRO for the Faculty of Science and Sport, and then I became the faculty representative for the Faculty of Science and Sport. And so you can apply to the different extracurricular activities that are provided by your university, and that will totally help your development as a it will help your professional development, and it will help your organizational skills and your project management skills. And I am so grateful that I actually participated in a lot of these activities. Another question, how do you balance school and work? All right, so as I said, I worked on weekends. It wasn't every week, mostly seasonal. So like Christmas time, Easter time, I work on weekends, and I also have a online business. And bachelor. And 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 I was volunteering at the I'm so sorry, and I was volunteering at the Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine. So I would say if you're studying, right, whatever you're studying, whatever industry that or company that you can get a job at, you can actually apply to these companies as a volunteer or an intern. And trust me, them want people. Free labor, they want a lot of persons. They want a lot of persons. So um, you can apply to the different organization or entities that you will actually work at when you finish university. And how I actually balance my school and work. So school and work. So I go to work, then go to school. I'm a night owl, right? So I do most of my schoolwork at home during nighttime, in the nighttime. I must say that you should have good friends and ensure that they are motivating you as well, because I had a team at school, right? And so we studied together. Who don't know about all nighter? Look here. You can bleach for parties, right? But we actually bleach for school. We stayed up all night. We had drink tea like 2 o'clock in the night, and even we would study straight during the night, and we take a little break. And so most of the times I did my schoolwork during the night time, right? And 4 years, and also, so I have to work, right? I have to cook for myself, right? So it is really hard. It was really hard, right? And I ensure that I cook like probably one time. I cook like one time, and then it's served for like 3 days. So, and this, trust me guys, I did not spend Burger King, KFC. I can count on my fingers how many times I actually eat Burger King or go to Burger King. It was probably like a sale, like they have 2 for 1, and I can count probably like on my one hand, right? About four timers. And I do go to KFC. No, I'm not go KFC. I can't count for my hand much time I go KFC. Yeah, no, we can't count for my hand because I don't got KFC. I don't have KFC money, so balancing my school and work. So I did school. I have great friends, and they take notes, and I ask them questions, and then I ensure that I study at night, and I bleach all night. Me and my friend them, I drink tea. So mostly I did my schoolwork during the nighttime. So that is how I balance my schoolwork. I hope that answered your question. Any more questions? I'm looking for another one. Yeah, so that is how I actually balance my school and work. Do you know any places that will accept nursing students for part-time work that is flexible? I am so sorry, I do not know that. As I said, you can probably call and ask. Look here, let me share a story with you. Let me share you a story. And this story, the title of it is called Determination, and ensure that you find out everything for yourself, right? So, as I said, I was volunteering at the forensic lab during my time at school, and this was persons actually tell me that this was impossible. Persons actually told me that this was impossible, right? And let me tell you how I got this opportunity. I was supposed to do my I was supposed to do my internship, which is a school requirement for my degree. In order to actually get my degree, I have to participate. I have to do an internship module, and I have to attend one of the organizations and the internship, right? So some of the places, as I said, I studied forensic chemistry. I'm studying, I'm in a school yet. I studied forensic chemistry. And so, as I said, apply to the organization that you want to be employed at, right? So I applied to this organization, and it was really hard to apply for one something as an intern. It was really hard because I wasn't sure about the HR section, and got information on the internet. I know that Jamaican things that are the information that is provided is probably not updated, or So I was all over the place, and actually through persistency and everything, I actually got an internship at the forensic lab. So as I said, just apply and ask questions. So if you want to be and you're a nurse student, I assume, so you just apply, call them and talk to them and see what they have to say. Because as I said, getting information, you have to be bold, you have to ask for what you want, you have to know what you want. Because if you don't apply, you're not gonna know. You're not going to know. So someone said, I just finished the application project. Okay, so you said I just finished, and that is Tanique Thompson. I just finished the application process to study that same exact thing at Tech. Congratulations, and please do DM me on Instagram. Please do DM me on Instagram to know, so that I can highlight you on some of the things. So please do DM me on Instagram, Tani, right? And congratulations, darling. Congratulations. You see me promote education at the key. Yes, I'm really proud of you, Tani, for even applying, right? As I say, you have to apply for what you want. The one last thing. So the last thing that I will say on this live, or the last thing that I will comment on, is how to be motivated and how to be persistent during your college years. So a lot of persons keep on asking, how you so motivated, Shadi, or what to do, and stuff like that. And I must say that you have to research, right? So research and have a motivation, have a drive. So find something that you actually are driven by. So as I said, my mother is my biggest motivation. So find your parents, find something, and even if it's not your parents or your spouse or your siblings, then find motivation in yourself. And self motivation is what I have all the way. Consistency is the key. So guys, be motivated. Try to find, have a goal, set a goal, and once you know what you want, what you want, right? To just go for it, ask questions, be patient, involve in a lot of activities, and some of these are in the comment section here. So involved in a lot of activities at school, or a lot of clubs. Rotary Club that is available in Jamaica. You have the different. I think there's an application for youth parliament, so you can apply to those stuff. That is a volunteering thing as well, youth parliament. So if you're someone like me, an extrovert, and even if you're an introvert, trust me, you need this stuff when you go into the working world. Because if I had known that going to university, the book alone do not prepare you for university. Can I get a wow? Can I get an amen? No, like university did not prepare me for a lot of stuff. Like what I'm experiencing right now, I need to do some additional videos to actually inform persons about what happens to you after university, right? And it all happens right here. See, a mental health, yeah, you have to have good mental health and strength, because a lot of things they don't prepare you for. Yes, Chantal said balance. Balance is the key. You have to balance. Yes, you have to balance it. And it comes back to your mental state, what you want. You have to be goal oriented and ensure that you plan. Look here, I'm going to show you my book. I'm not going to school. And I can tell you that I write a lot. Foolishness. I'm going to show you, I write a lot. I write a lot, guys. This is me now. I write a lot. I research a lot, even in the back of the book. You have to do these things. Write down your goals, write down your dreams and your aspirations, because they can come true. And you have to do your research, because you see, financially, we're probably lacking financially, but until your mental state is saying that I need to go and get a scholarship, I need to go and get opportunities, then nothing cannot be done, because you have to be mentally stable, you have to be balanced, as what Chantal said, to ensure that all your dreams and aspirations come true, right? So I thank you so much for joining me today. And please do remember, right, that I will be on CVM. So country girl, I come on TV. No, you don't see me a smile. And that is what we need to have, positive energy and promoting positive vibe. And I know that I don't know where in life I will be 10, 20, 50, 100 years from now. And too much now. Yes, I don't know where I will be in life, but I do know that I will always keep on motivating young people, always sharing positive vibe and energy, always giving information and telling persons that they can, and I do hope that even one day I will bless somebody with something that I didn't have during my years. And this information, I want you to share it to everyone that you know that is you probably can go to that can probably go to university, that is actually enrolled in university right now, because these are some of the topics that persons are afraid to talk about. Some of the things that persons are afraid to talk about, and I do not know why. I don't know why people afraid to talk to them go university, and they got their degree and they got they got help financially, and all of this stuff. So I am here to spread the word, because a lot of persons are in need. A lot of persons need this information, and Jamaicans, we should help each other. And that is why I am here to help everyone. And I can say that I was so shocked when I posted, because I was in a bathroom. I was I was showering one time, and then this idea just come to me, say, Shaday, how you actually go through university. And that is why I actually started promoting this live. Come here, say, enough people would actually want this information. As Mr. Country Girl, I know nothing at all. I know nothing about university. Only rich, high class, update people, I know say got university. I mean, I say, no, man. I was so awed and so grateful and so honored to know that I am actually a past student of the University of Technology, and I have my bachelor's degree in applied science and major in forensic chemistry. And that is an achievement. And I want a lot of persons, everybody. I know if everybody in Jamaica, that 4% of the population that actually go to university will actually turn into 50, 70, 90% of the Jamaican population actually acquiring a bachelor's degree. And I know that time is hard, and I know that a lot of things you sometimes make one. I need to have a lot of videos on university, because sometimes make wonder if going to university actually made sense. I need to do a video on that, because going to university and then entering into the working world, right? You need to know all of this stuff. You need to know what is actually coming at you. And nobody never prepare you for all of this. No one never prepare you for all of this. Your parents say, Shaday, go school, take up your book, be a work, be a nice, bright student, and whatever, whatever. But did they prepare you for after university? After university, looking for jobs and other opportunities that they claim that will be right at your doorstep. Did they prepare you for that? And so that is another video that I will definitely do on my live next Sunday at the same time, 5 o'clock. So next Sunday, I will actually talk about, did university actually prepare me for the working world, or did university actually make sense? And please stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, so we are come from CVM Sunrise this Tuesday at 7:15 p.m. I don't see any more questions. Let me big up some people in our comment section right now, cause on the large Nick and J. Cole. Yes, thank you so much. And I have Jada Powell. Thank you so much. Lorraine Flamore. Thank you so much. Alain Davis. Yeah, Alain Davis. Shante Miller, thank you so much. God and Gyal TV, thank you so much. Raquel Palmer, thank you so much. Valentia, oh, Miss Raphael. Hi, Miss Raphael. And thank you so much, Scholarship JA, for joining me and answering some of the questions that persons asked. Thank you so much, Sir Patrick Linton. Thank you so much, Mark Davis. Thank you so much, Mark. That's my landlord. Look here, a lot of persons in here can tell you that everything that I say is true. You see determination? All right. Chanel, hey, my friend Chanel, thank you so much. I knew you would have supported me. Gart, thank you so much for joining as well. And comment here. So movie comment, heart, hey. Yes, Stacy and Daly, that's my mother, guys, in the comment section. Trishana Rowe, that's my friend. Thank you so much, hon. You have Andrew Hansen. Thank you so much, Hansen. And you have a powerful empowerment. Thank you so much, Chantel. Thank you so much for being here and answering my questions. Trudy and Smart, thank you so much for joining my live. Whitney Clark, hello. Whitney, I have story. I have a lot of story to share with you guys, because I am determined. I am determined, sorry. I am determined, and I have been through a lot. As I said, I I have a lot of experience that I could share with you, and I'm definitely going to share it because I think that a lot of persons need to know what is going on in Jamaica, what are the opportunities that are providing, and what are some of the struggles that we face after university. So I do have a lot of stories to share with you, and I will definitely be transparent. Lisa Powell, thank you so much for joining. Stacy and Edwards, thank you so much. PJ Ibanks, thank you so much. You have Katie and Makala. Yes, Makala. Yes, Makala. Thank you so much. You have Sherry. That's my cousin-in-law. Yes, Sherry. You have Russell. Yes, Russell. Yes, Browning. Browning the family live. Yes, thank you so much. I know you are proud of me, darling. Tasha and Brown. Thank you. Hello, may I thank everybody. Sasha, thank you so much. Yes, First Nation, all the way, darling. This is Davidson. Davidson said, go over them, please. Davidson, if I haven't replied to your comment or answer your question, this live will still be here. So you can watch over my live as soon as I finish it. So, because I'm not sure what I should go over. So you can definitely watch my live after this because it will still be on YouTube. So you will still know about the scholarship opportunities. I'm coming down. Mandy, as I am. Thank you so much. That's my church sister. Yes, I know you're proud of me. I know you're proud of me. Sims Journey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing information. This is really helpful because I'm currently struggling financially with UTech. So a lot of persons are struggling, and I thank you so much for commenting as well, and thank you so much. I will definitely share more, and you can DM me on Instagram, Map Time. You can DM me on Instagram and I'll definitely answer some of your questions. And if I cannot answer your questions, I will definitely provide the means and ways of which you can get your questions to be answered. Kadian, yes, Kadian Reed, thank you so much. Shanil, Shay, thank you so much. And this is D. Dunbar. Thank you so much. Can you still volunteer during the pandemic? Oh, can you still volunteer during the pandemic? Yes, you can volunteer during the pandemic because remember quarantine is over. Quarantine is over, so you can still volunteer because work have to go on. So you still can volunteer. As I said, just apply to these places, and even when you apply, call them. Call me, call, email Jamaica. Don't read email. They do not read email. You have to call. You have to call them phone and borrow credit for you. How much credit? My borrow from digital for call them. Call, and so when you send an email, you wait like 1 to 2 weeks, and then you call them. One thing about me, I call the people, them have to know my name. One thing about me, you have to know my name because you have to be persistent with everything that you do. Because if you want good, your nose happy. All right. I think I covered everybody. Yes, Mr. Wilson. Yes. I'm just scrolling through the comment section so that I got everything. So J Morgan, I think I answered your question already, which is the requirement for GPA. I'm sorry, because I think 2019, the GPA standard for UTech has changed. So I would have to get that information to you. And it is provided online. You can definitely go online and just type in what is the GPA requirement for 2020, for 2019. You'll definitely see there. Damian Dunbar, thank you so much. Yes, man, bless up all the way. And I think I had Jerome. Yes, Jerome. Thank you so much for joining my live. Thank you so much. Yes, this session was informative. Thank you so much. And as I said, you can go on my Instagram page and do remember Samia Compan TV. I think this is a wrap. Do share this video. Once you share it, it's still going to be on here. So share this video to someone you actually to someone who you actually know that will benefit from this information. And what am I saying? We don't know how to end this live because 26 persons already there on here. All right, let me ensure say everybody, the 26 person on here, please just comment one comment right now. Just comment something right now and ensure that you like this video and ensure that you subscribe to my channel. That is all I ask of you. Remember, I'm gonna give you everything. I held nothing back. Antoinette, yes, Antoinette. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So as I said, the 27 persons that are here, just like this video. I am closing now, and this live will still be on here. Just comment. The 27 persons that are on here, thank you so much. And I think I answered every one of your questions. You can DM me on Instagram. And do remember that I will have a video coming out that will actually tell you that I am giving away $50 US. May I give a US? I'm giving away $50 US. And necklace from Collection and $1,000 worth of credit. So stay tuned to be informed of how you can do that. And just watch my videos. Just watch my videos. And I noticed that a lot of persons love this topic because I'm very transparent. So I will definitely post more content about university life, about after university life, about actually how you can maintain a good average during university, about some of the tricks and means and ways that you can actually help you during university, and about how to put yourself out there to be known in society so that your name can, you have to create a brand so that you can create your brand so that you can actually excel. So you know that social media, you know that the media, you know that technology is what is actually the trend right now, and you have to have all of that. If you are interested in actually resume writing or stuff like that, I am actually here. If you want help, just DM me. I have the time, because just DM me and I will make the time for you. It may not be today. So if you want it tomorrow, don't DM me today. Right? So just DM me on Instagram. My name on Instagram is Shaday.Vassel. So Shaday Vassel, Shaday.Vassel on Instagram, and Shadz Vassel on Facebook. So just DM me, get my DM me so that you can get a number, just, yeah. All right, so I am ending this live now. Said everything. Hope you were motivated. Hope you were informed. Hope all your questions were answered. And thank you so much for having me and being entertaining, being an entertaining audience. And thank you so much. My voice are going right now. My chat's so sale. So do remember that I will have live every Sunday. And the live, I will answer your question. Next Sunday will be, did university prepare you for the working world, or does having a degree actually, or having a degree, I don't know, did university actually prepare me for the working world, or having a degree makes sense? Yeah, that is going to be my topic for next week. So, and I'm going to give you the deeds about the working world and Jamaica on a whole. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. And this live is going to come to an end. Thank you so much. I'm proud of myself as well, and I'm very grateful. All right. Bye. Bye.